Hello. Happy Monday. Happy full moon day, guys. Hope everybody's okay. We'll wait a few moments for people to show up, for the notifications to go out. Hope everybody's doing well. And I'm sorry, Bernadette. It's heavy times, yeah. See my email or see my message here to send me an email. Yes, happy full moon day. This is a big full moon. A full moon in a Scorpio, which is all about depth and, secrets and all those kinds of things. So that can make us feel a little on edge too, Bernadette. And hello, Jacqueline Anderson. How are you? Gina Fish, Bernadette. Mystic Shining, good to see you. How are you? Hope everybody's doing well. It is 85 degrees here in lovely Colorado. That is if you're in Celsius. If you are in Canada or elsewhere where you use Celsius, that's almost 30 degrees. It was hot today, which is crazy because it's only May 12th. Yesterday was Mother's Day. That's pretty nuts for Colorado because we are in the high desert, my friends. Liz knows. Did you turn on your AC today, Liz? It is too hot for this time of year. Yeah, but it is the high desert here, and I'm dropping cards already. And so if you're not familiar with living in an arid climate like that, 9C. I don't know that sounds kind of cool to me. We just turned our AC on too, Liz. It's just too hot, just to take the edge off. But the beauty of living in a place like this, where it is arid, is that we have massive temperature swings. So you wake up in the morning and it's chilly and you need a little sweater or a sweatshirt, and by a few hours into the day, it's warm. So it's kind of nice because we can open our windows at night, even if it's been hot during the day, usually. Hi, Dorella. Good to see you. And just visiting. Great to see everybody. Thank you for joining. And everybody have a nice weekend. I'm so sorry I couldn't be here yesterday. We had a little Mother's Day dinner with my mother and my son. I'm right in the middle. So, and my husband and my stepdad. Yeah, it was nice. Liz says, hopefully we can do our walk. Gina Fish, I have had my AC on constantly since March. Wow. Yes. Very humid. Yeah, we don't have the humidity here. I'm from the East Coast, so I know humid, but we don't have that here. And it does make a big difference for us. It's really nice. It's really good. I had a nice Mother's Day. Thank you. I hope anybody else out there who celebrates Mother's Day had a beautiful day. I don't know. Does Canada celebrate Mother's Day at the same time we do? I know they don't in the UK. So let me know. I need to know these things. Yeah, I did have very nice. We just, I have to be honest, of course, we're still unpacking boxes and things. So I did some organizing over the weekend, which felt really nice. On Saturday, we had an event for my summer camps, kind of like a street fair kind of thing. So we set up a booth, and that was kind of nice. Really beautiful weekend. Oh, Canada celebrated yesterday. Gina Fish, thank you. Okay, and Dorella, thank you, everyone, for letting me know. Anyway, and then some of you may have seen so those of you who joined me on Friday night, thank you so much. It was really nice to have medium Kim Copeland join us, and those who were here may have heard our conversation about our ailing dogs. Henry's back. He's over here on the floor. Henry, we believe, tore his ACL or CCL. I guess a dog has a CCL and we have an ACL. So he's been hobbling around, but I think it's not, he seems to be feeling somewhat better. I mean, he's on some good meds, but they're putting it in a watch and see status. So, and this is crazy. I actually had a doggy chiropractor come to my house, and she just travels around, and she came and did an adjustment on him. She doesn't think it's that bad, and he's 13. So it's better to just sort of try to let it heal on its own, because an ACL surgery or CCL is a big deal. It takes a long time to recover. And, he's not a young pup anymore. He thinks he is most of the time. Oh, thank you guys. I do appreciate it. So hot. Is it hot? I know it's hot where you are, Gina. And it's not hot where you are, Bernadette. You said it's 9 Celsius. I could look it up, but I don't know what that is. It sounds kind of cool. Hi, Fatima. How are you? Just Visiting says, my dog has that. I wish we had a dog chiropractor. Yes, he can't take walks for a while. Yeah, Henry, there's no stopping him from the walks. He just wants to go. We're not really supposed to maybe do much more than walk around the block, but he really pushes it. So what is this? Lubrizin might help Henry. Sorry, I'm like out of it this afternoon. I could use a nap. Lubrizin. So is that good for like joints, Liz? Yeah, I've gotten the name of some supplements as well. And plus they're also saying acupuncture is really good. I know acupressure. I do that as well on him. Need to be a little more diligent, but I'm really busy right now. But I think his health is most important. So let's see. In the news, we have conflicts raging. Yay. Not really. And we've added Pakistan and India into the violence mix now. So the whole world is, I was tuning into the energy of the week, and I just sort of feel like the words I heard were boiling point. We're reaching the boiling point on this planet, temperature-wise, but also just emotions and energy and anger and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, keep it short. Keep it on short walks. Yes, they're so excited. Henry that dog, he could walk all day. But he sort of, when he gets tired, he starts really hobbling and dragging his foot a little bit, which is not good. Thank you. So, yes, the boiling point. Trump is still carrying on with his crazy nonsense, and the tariffs are getting ready to really, I don't know, back and forth, up and down. It's hard to track. We did learn that young woman who's a student at Tufts University was released. I think it was over the weekend. And, that kind of aligns, which is a beautiful thing, right? Did everybody see on the news how she was just ambushed by these masked, crazy people? I mean, you don't know. None of them, they don't have badges. They're just in street clothes with masks on. I would think that I was being murdered if that happened to me. So anyway, but she was released, and that's really great news. I do believe we're going to see more releases soon. I also think we're going to see more lawsuits associated with these people who are being rounded up like that. And it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to end well for these people. Yes, just visiting. Praying for things to calm down. Yes, and no war. That's what we just have to do. Keep sending out those good vibrations. And but anyway, it's very interesting that this happened right around the full moon, because full moons denote culminations, right? Things coming to a head, and they can bring anxiety and tension and all that kind of stuff. So there's the full moon. Today is the full moon in Scorpio. Has anybody been following the news about that crazy jet that Qatar is supposedly gifting to Trump? Gold-plated walls, and I mean, total. It's such a blatant bribe that it's just disgusting. Again, I think we just have to keep holding on to the ride. And some stuff's been coming out about Pam Bondi, his attorney general, too, that she used to work for Qatar, so they think she may be involved with that. There's also some stuff with her where things are heating up in terms of the Epstein files, because she promised to release them, and then there was recently a secret. Somebody sat down next to her and videotaped her, asking her some questions, and she said right out loud that there's lots of videos, like hundreds, tens of thousands. She said tens of thousands of videos of him with children, with minors. So again, what are they hiding, and what is she? Who is she protecting right now? For entertainment purposes only, right? Who is she protecting? We know who was very good friends with him. Yeah, Fatima says, I find that very weird. Why would they give him such an expensive plane? Unless it's bribery, right? His escape vehicle. Oh my gosh. Just visiting. I hadn't thought of that. That is funny. That's funny. Gina Fish says, I have doubts the Epstein files will ever see the light of day. Meanwhile, Diddy's trial started to, yeah, I know that's kind of, I think some things are going to come out from that too. Some little bombshells. Again, full moon energy. All right. So I want to wish everybody who has a Taurus birthday a very, very happy birthday. Do something nice for yourself, as I say. If no one else will, you may as well do it yourself. Go get a massage, eat all the ice cream, all the things. Yeah, Just Visiting says, yes, in case he can't take the president's plane. Yeah, he was complaining on his Truth Social that the Air Force One is 40 years old or something like that, and that they can't make him a new one or whatever. I mean, that thing is, I don't care how old it is kept up. It is kept very well, very, very nicely. Hi, Jessica Lynn. Good to see you. And the other thing they're saying about that Qatari plane is that they're going to have to tear that thing apart to see if there's listening devices and other surveillance or tracking or whatever it may be. I think that this is a very bad idea. Very, very, very bad idea. But we know this administration doesn't seem to think anything through. So, okay. So all those birthdays, happy birthday to you if you have a Taurus birthday this week. And if you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Kelly Scarborough. I am also known as the Mystic Next Door. Thank you so much for joining me. And thank you to all of my friends who are regulars. It's so good to see you. And I'm very, very grateful for your support. Yeah, Jacqueline, you're right. Fly by the seat of your pants regime. Absolutely. We just have whiplash here. So I know you Canadians out there, and I see a few of you. Oh, I know that it must be amusing, but not really, because it's affecting everybody else. Hi, Lucy. Good to see you. And so if you are new here, it would be lovely if you hit that subscribe button if you like what you find. Hit the notification bell, share, like, all the good things. It really helps the channel. I have to say that. So now let's move on to the astrological weather for the week of May 12th through the 18th. Can you believe it? We're almost halfway through with May. I just can't even believe it. Time, I don't know about you guys, but time feels like it's picking up to me. It's speeding up. Okay. So today, as I alluded to, today, May 12th, is the full moon in Scorpio. Full moons, as I said, represent culminations and can bring revelations. And because it's in Scorpio, this is all about depth and secrets and intensity. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. Excuse me. And so what we can expect perhaps is maybe some revelations about ourselves or about the world at large. Maybe that's some of the things, those are some of the things we're talking about with Bondi and Qatar. Let's watch and see. Scorpio is right now, the opposing sign of Scorpio is Taurus, which is where our sun is. Whenever we have a full moon, the sun's on the opposite end. So Taurus is it's triggering that energy. Taurus is all about material things, the earth, tangible assets, money. So something related to money and possessions could also be illuminated right now. And this full moon is, at the same time, it's opposing Uranus. Uranus is the planet of breakthroughs, surprises. So let's not be surprised if we have some, crazy revelations come through. Maybe this is the P. Diddy trial that's starting up. We may hear some testimony that's shocking. Yeah. Or it could be something in our personal lives. Maybe it's related to finances or any area of your life that something might come up that's like a breakthrough, perhaps, which would be nice if we've been in limbo. But it could be something just generally about our current events. Lucy says, did you hear about the missing children in Nova Scotia? I did hear about it. I don't know a lot about it, but we're going to send our prayers, our prayers and well wishes for them, that they're going to be found safe and alive and okay. Just visiting. I went to the local living expo and met Daniel Brinkley. Oh, never heard of him. I'm going to have to look him up. I'm going to jot that name. Daniel Brinkley. Okay. He had 3 NDAs and kept yelling, "There is no death." Wow. Well, we know that, right? Hi, Polly. Good to see you. I will look that up. That sounds so interesting. Thanks for letting us know. So it's all about the full moon today, right? And I have my ritual. I always put water. Now I'm in my new house, right? This is my culmination, I suppose. But I always put some water out in the moonlight to charge, so to speak. And I add it to my little misters. I don't have it right here with me, but I add it to I put a little essential oil in there. I say my blessings. I say my gratitudes for things that have come to me in this month, right? And I also do my releasing. This is a really good time to release. So something's been just hanging around your neck for too long. Let's let it release. Dorella, I do put it outside, but I put like a plate or something on top of it so that it doesn't get, any bugs or anything like that in there. And I will also put my stones and my dowsing rods and my pendulums, things like that around it so that they can all sort of absorb that. It's kind of a cleansing ritual for me. That's how I cleanse my stones and my my stuff. Yeah, I do put it outside. And then you can find those little squirt bottles at, you could go to anywhere and find a little squirt bottle, put a drop of essential oil, anything that you like, or anything that represents a healing that you want to manifest. Drop that in there too. Okay, also today we have Mercury forming a square with Pluto, and this is a time for deep thinking and investigative journalism, perhaps, right? Looking into things that are hidden, right? I feel like we're starting to sort of muck up some of the things that we haven't been seeing. So, yeah. Just visiting says the story is fascinating. Probably get his books at the library. He's a New York Times bestseller. Thank you. Oh, and he's on YouTube as well. Dannion Brinkley. Dannion Brinkley. Okay. Well, great. Thank you. And then we're going to skip right across not that nothing's happening this week, but we're going to skip right on over to Saturday. The next big aspect to talk about is Mercury squaring Mars. And that's fighting words, my friends, right? Tempers flaring. You may find yourself saying something that you regret, so really think before you speak. Yes. Okay. And finally, on Sunday, we have the big Uranus Cazimi. So you know what a Cazimi is by now. This is when Uranus and the Sun. This is when any planet is aligned with the Sun, right? Sometimes it's an interior, it means that the planet's inside the Sun from our perspective. Sometimes it's outside. I don't know which one this is. I suspect it's outside, exterior. So Uranus and the Sun for coming together, and their energy is amplified. This is a time of radical insights and big breakthroughs, transformation. It's rebellious energy too, right? And innovation. So if you've been stuck on a matter, this may be a time that you become unstuck, right? And the direction will kind of be revealed to you that you need to go. You might also say, forget it. This job stinks and I'm leaving, right? So these are, again, with that culmination energy of the full moon, we can also just kind of say, Uranus, things happen quickly, right? They're just like out of the blue. Maybe you blow up and you walk out and you say, that's it. It could be true with a relationship or some other area of your life. So this aspect really kind of asks us whether we are in alignment with our goals and our purpose. And it really helps us to it kind of pushes us in one direction or another. Okay. And that's all I have for the week. I'm not gonna prattle on this week about all the different aspects, even though I already have been. So we're going to move on to our TarotScopes right now. And if you are new here, thank you for joining me. I love doing these for you so that you can kind of get the energy of various signs that are in your chart. Remember that these charts are general. So if it doesn't resonate with you, let it go. But listen for your sun, moon, rising signs, or any sign or any planets that you have a lot of, any signs that you have a lot of planets in, right? Again, take what resonates and leave the rest, because we each have unique birth charts and we can find many more accurate messages there. But this is an overall general reading. Okay. And today last week we started with Cancer. So today we're going to go ahead and start with Leo. I'll be using my Light Seers Tarot, one of my favorite decks because it's just so beautiful. But we pull 4 cards. What is the energy of the week? What are the cautions or what should I be aware of that week? Sorry, there's a jet going over, if you can hear that. What actions should I take? And what does Spirit want me to know at this time? So here we go for Leo. All right. I always like to tell you, you guys could probably recite this. I have a Leo moon. My hubby's a Leo rising, and I have a stellium in Leo, which means that I have 3 planets in Leo. I have Mars, and in fact, I just had my Mars, excuse me, I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry about that. I just have my Mars return. I also have Moon and I have Venus in Leo. So there you go. All right. So let's go ahead with Leo. What do we have for you this week, Leo? Do we have any Leos here? And I have lion's mane hair. Yeah. They say that, you know, I'm not that good of an astrologer at all, really, but they say that certain signs have physical attributes to match. And they do suggest that Leos have a lot of hair. And I do have a lot of hair. Okay. Like a lion's mane. All right. Energy of the week for Leo. Ooh. Nice week for you, Leo. I'm getting chills. Okay. The energy of the week is that this is reaching milestones. This 4 of Wands often talks about a marriage, a celebration, reaching a goal, maybe a graduation. We have a lot of people graduating from school right now. Hi, Craig. Good to see you. So this week we're reaching milestones and we're able to celebrate, right? 4s also denote something with home. So think about what that may be for you, Leo. Caution this week. I'm just going to say this is not a caution. What you should be aware of, the King of Cups talks about tapping into your deep intuition and your compassion. There may be somebody in your realm who's very compassionate with you, or you may have the opportunity to be kind and compassionate and intuitive with another. What actions should you take? The Strength card. Beautiful. And look, she has that infinity symbol tattooed right here on her forearm. This is all about resilience and the ability to overcome obstacles and really kind of wrestle, like really kind of tame things in their midst, right? So if things have been going on in your life, you are able this week to go ahead and tame the beast, so to speak. See, speaking of lion's manes, right? Leo, look at her face. Check that out. She's got half human hair, half lion, half human face, half lion face. And what does Spirit want you to know? It's the Ace of Wands. It's saying you are ready to take action. You're on fire right now. This is the ultimate fire sign. You are a fire sign, Leo. It's saying this is a great time to really put your passion into play right now. Your passion, your fire, your creativity. You go for it. Very, very nice. I like this for you. This is a good reading to start on. Okay. We're on to Virgo. I know I see Fatima, I think you're a Virgo. Yes. We have a few Virgos in the room. I too have a Virgo stellium as well. I'll tell you what those signs are. Let's see. My Virgo signs are kind of intense. I have Uranus and Pluto, and they're conjunct one another. I'm that generation. And I also have Mercury in Virgo as well. So haven't really figured. I never really associate with the sign of Virgo for myself, honestly, but clearly I have enough of it that it makes a difference. Okay. Gina Fish, I have Pluto in Virgo too. Yes. Oh, yours is retrograde. I don't think mine is retrograde. These are considered generational planets, so you must have been born sometime. I feel like you're younger than I am. You've got younger kids, but these are generational planets. Okay, what do we have for Virgo? Energy of the week for Virgo. I shuffle the cards until they decide that they want to. Yes, one just popped out, and that's the sign that we need to move on. Gen X. Yes, you're definitely younger than me. Oh, okay. All right. Well, energy of the week is justice. This means that balance is coming back into your life, Virgo. This means that something that has been out of balance should be coming into balance. This is also the truth and the fairness. Things are going to level out for you this week, Virgo. And we'll look at this. Oops. Cautions of the week. The Seven of Swords says, who's lying to me? Who's cheating? Who's taking advantage of me? Right? You see that big old crow right there. Somebody has really maybe done you wrong. The caution this week is keep an eye out. Like, look over your shoulder. Make sure you keep your door locked if you forget, right? Or don't trust. There might be somebody in your midst who you can't really trust. Maybe somebody from the workplace. Okay. What action should you take? Now look at this. The Lover's card, right? It's saying form those bonds. Look to your relationships or to your friendships. This is also a signing contracts card as well. So really kind of come together and look around, see who's there to help to join forces with you. Form those alliances now, or the love relationships. And what does Spirit want you to know? The Temperance. What's so interesting is you started with the Justice and you end with the Temperance. Your book ended by balance right now, Virgo, right? This card denotes balance. This is a timing card too, like patience. Balance is coming. Do you see? We have those angel wings there. And this one is, it's almost like mentally balanced and then spiritually balanced. So that's very nice for you. Hi, Dora Romero. How are you? Really nice one too for you, Virgo. Just watch the thief. Okay. Gina Fish, I identify with the Gen X generation, but the charts say I'm the last year of the previous one, which I just don't identify with. Okay. Well, your cards, when I shuffle for you, Libra, just wanted me to stop right away. And here we go for Libra. Okay. So, energy of the week. Look at this. This is that knight in shining armor, the Knight of Cups coming forward with a proposal, an offer, right? He's got those come hither eyes. Is there somebody you've had your eye on, or somebody who's got their eye on you, right? If it's not that energy, though, for you, if you're not in it for a relationship, it could just be a friendship or some kind of kind, loving energy coming towards you this week. Compassion energy. All right. Cautions this week. Page of Pentacles. Here goes my cough. Cough, cough. Okay. Page of Pentacles. If this is a caution, it's maybe saying, make sure that you really set your mind to your manifestation. The Page of Pentacles is talking about starting new things. If it's in a cautionary area, it's saying maybe watch what you're doing. Make sure you're manifesting correctly. You're not drawing things to you that you don't want. But I feel like this is not a caution at all. I feel like it's just saying, you know what? New opportunities are right around the corner for you, and make sure that you recognize them, Libra. Actions, look at this. How beautiful is this? So I think it's just saying, recognize that you have all that you need. You have everything that you need to feel abundant in your life. And so I think maybe if we do have a caution, it may be like wanting more, but you have to really look around and recognize that you already have it all in some people's eyes, right? So recognize that for yourself. But also, one more thing I want to say, if this is an action you should take, it's also saying reach for it. Go for it right now. You see that? She's reaching for that extra pentacle, right? This is a good time for you in your life to go for what you want, for that life of luxury. And what does Spirit want you to know? They're saying make a decision. The Seven of Cups is about confusion, but they would never tell you to be confused. Of course, they're going to say to you, you have too many cups in front of you. Put a few aside so that you can make a decision and really see things clearly, right? And that way you can move forward. So make that decision with clarity. Okay. All right, Libra. I'm a Libra sun, and I know that decisions are hard for me. I can see all sides. That's why I'm a Libra, balanced. But it makes, deciding what to have for dinner a little difficult. Okay. Scorpio. Where are my Scorpio friends? Just have a small crowd tonight of 10. Maybe people are still at work, or maybe there's some other shows on, but that's okay. We'll have people watch in the replay. Mystic Shining says, I see too many choices now, or things to focus on. Yes, I kind of feel the same. This time of year, I always feel like that with my crazy summer camp business that I talk about too much to you guys. Scorpio. All right, we've got that full moon in your sign, Scorpio. Wow. Okay. Well, energy of the week for you is all about, this is the Queen of Swords. It's saying use your logic, right? Use your logic and your strategy. Scorpio, you guys have it. You guys are kind of devious schemers, aren't you? If I know you. Some of you are, but you have that logic. You can step out of that water energy that typifies your sign and really become logical about your choices and the way forward for you. Yes, we only have 11, but we all have all of the signs, don't we? All right. What are the cautions this week? What should you be aware of? You should really seek balance. Yes, your hand is up, just visiting. It's time to seek balance for you. This is the second time we've seen this Temperance card. So take note, guys. Maybe we're coming into a time of balance. But if it's a caution, it's saying maybe you're not in balance and you really need to slow down. This is a card of tempering our, ambitions and things like that. Slow down and find that balance. Hi. Did you say to say Dom? Is that what we call you? I got your email. Thank you. Yes. I've been kind of busy all weekend, but thank you. What action should I take? Well, this is action on action. It's saying, damn it, take action, Scorpio. Do it. Go, go, go. This is like saying there's something you've been thinking about, pondering over, now it's time. Now is the time. This is the right time to take action. This could be a travel card too. Yeah. Okay, and Spirit wants you to know this is another card of action. Okay, this Page of Wands is also saying, you know what? Follow your passion, set off toward your goals. You can do this. You can do this. It's a good time to do this, right? If you see this card, she looks like she's throwing caution to the wind, and this is a really nice one for you. Okay, it is time to take action, Scorpio. And now we move on to Sagittarius. Do we have any Saggies in the room? Sagittarius. What is the energy of the week for Sagittarius? I'm just seeing a lot of wands this week, guys. This is about wands are action. Wands are action. So I think we're really being urged to follow our passion and our creativity right now. All right. Energy of the week for Sagittarius is this Knight of Wands, right? Again, this is another take action card. Take action, just like that last one. This is saying do what follow your desire right now and just go for it. The caution for the week is the Nine of Wands, right? Maybe what you should be aware of is that you've been defending your territory. You've been a little bit embattled lately, but you're being reminded that you're still standing and that you live to fight another day. Okay? I want to also tell you what I'm hearing. This is a card, when I see cautions, I'm also hearing choose your battles right now. Okay? So be wise, choose your battles so you can preserve your energy for the important things. Okay. This says, what action should I take, Sagittarius? Three of Cups says, get together with friends, toast the cups, really enjoy each other's company, really go to the solace of your friends if you should need it. And the reason I say solace is because what does Spirit want me to know? You may have, Five of Swords says you may have been in a state of, conflict, feeling like others are bullying us, really kind of, energy vampiring us, if that's a word, really stealing our energy, and somebody else has taken up residency in our brain. You're satirizing, just visiting, but they're saying, you know what, find your friends, even if that's just a good book or your dog or whatever it may be. Find a companion to really bring you comfort right now. And Spirit just wants you to know it's time to sort of step out of this energy. Don't let them let them live rent free in your head right now. Don't do it. Okay. We're going to move on to Capricorn. Any Capricorns in the room? I feel like we don't have that many Capricorns in this group who join me live. Again, if you're watching this on the replay, thank you so much. If you're new, please hit the thumbs up and cards are dumping, and subscribe to my channel if you're drawn to do so. Okay. Capricorn. I have a brother-in-law who's a Capricorn, and he's a complicated person. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Liz says, your daughter is a Capricorn and you listen for her. Hi, Joyful Journey. And Amber, hi. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. We're on Capricorn. We started with Leo this week. So if we haven't read you, what does that say? Is that a Capricorn? I can't see that little symbol. Okay. So Capricorn, the energy of the week is saying, like, preserve your energy this week. It might be time to really kind of take a rest. This could be the card of feeling sick and retreating a little bit to your bed. But this is also a card of just like meditating and trying to really kind of step out of the rat race this week and take care of yourself. This is a card of self-care. I just got to chill with that. So some Capricorn out there really needs to take care of themselves, right? They may have been burning the candle. Cautions, or what should you be aware of? Okay, this week, Capricorn. The King of Pentacles is, he's the wealthiest one in all 72 cards of the deck. The wealthiest king of the deck, right? Look how comfortable he looks. They're asking you to be aware that you are comfortable, you're cared for, you have the things that you need to be kind and generous to others and to yourself. Okay. All right, Amber. Oh, Amber's a Capricorn. I gotcha. Okay. What action should you take? Again, this is the beautiful Two of Cups. If you're in a love relationship, embrace that relationship or look for a new one. There might be one right there for you. If you're not looking for love, the Two of Cups just says join forces with others. Sign, this could be signing contracts, partnerships, really taking a next step, maybe with a business partnership. It is possible as well. But if otherwise, it's just saying, fall in love again if you're in that partnership, or find someone new to fall in love with. There you go. Go for it. Hi, Alex, and hi, Betty Benningfield. I haven't seen your name here before. Good to see you. All right, Capricorn, what does Spirit want you to know this week? Isn't that interesting? Spirit wants you to connect with Spirit. The Hierophant is all about connecting with your higher self. In a reading like this, it could be about government order, things like that, but that's not what this reading is about. This is about you connecting with your higher self and connecting with your spirit guides, really tuning into your energy. And do you see him laughing there? I don't really love this image, but he's laughing. There's a mandala at the top, and it's saying, if you really tune in, like meditate, go deep, you're going to find your joy and your bliss. Like that. That was a nice reading for you, Capricorn. Find your bliss. Okay, moving on to Aquarius. We are halfway around the horn. Okay, we always start with a different sign each week. And now we're starting with Aquarius. All right. Okay. Aquarius, energy of the week. Look at this, the star. This is all of your hopes, your dreams, your wishes. This is the healing card. This is pinning your hopes on all your dreams, pinning your thoughts onto your hopes and dreams and bringing them to you. Do you see how she's lassoed the star? And she's going to bring it to her. It's a great week for that. Cautions. Oh, you're trapped in your own head this week, Aquarius, right? This is a trap of your own mind. Do you see in this image? I love it. She's sitting in front of a mirror. She's not actually tied up, but she sees herself tied up with all the thoughts just going around and around and around in her head. And you're being asked to stop it, right? Sometimes that hamster wheel gets going and we just can't break out of that spell that we've put ourselves under. So don't do it. Don't do it. Realize that this is you and not Oh, Gina Fish says, overthinking is my middle name. Yes. What actions should we take? It's so interesting because this is a card of whimsy. It's joy. This is page of cups says, look for the surprises, look for the joy, look for the lovely, just kind of creative, delightful energy. And look at this. You see there's a little pig flying up there, right? And it says there might be some surprises coming forward for you. So just pay attention to those. New energy, new things. And look at this. What does Spirit want me to know? The wheel, right? If you, with this, you start with the star and you end with the wheel this week, right? This is a big week for you, Aquarius. This is a turning point. This is changing cycles, leaving the old behind, endings and beginnings. Very, very nice. Okay, Aquarius, I like this for you. I like it. Listen, Gina Fish, I think we're all guilty of overthinking at some point. Although the orange one, we were just talking about that. I don't think he thinks at all. He just acts, says, does, no thinking, no thought. Okay. Cards don't want to be shuffled anymore, so we're going to go on to Pisces. I talked to my Pisces son yesterday. He called me for Mother's Day. He's really having a good time in New York, working hard. Doesn't have any money. I have a feeling that he could be getting engaged this year. All of his friends have just recently gotten engaged. He's the Pisces, yeah. And I think he's in a long-term relationship, so who knows? All right. Oh, Fatima, you're a Pisces. Yes. But I think you have Virgo in your chart too. No? Am I wrong? All right. Well, look at this. Energy of the week for you guys. The Judgment card. Pisces, this is a card of rebirth. Do you see the imagery? Right? She goes deep within and out comes a brand new. It's like coming out of the cocoon, a brand new self. A brand new self. So this is a rebirth for you this week, Pisces. I love that for you. Oh, I'm getting a chill on that one too. Sorry, my dog's here. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups for the caution. Now, sometimes this is a caution and sometimes it's not. What should I be aware of? This is saying tap into your inner desires, your deepest intuition right now. Go within, meditate, really, really tune into your intuition. This is a card of nurturing too. So really take care of your inner and your outer self right now during this time of change. And look at these cards are great for you. All right. This is the third time we've seen the Temperance card. So guys, really when we talk about these cards coming out again and again for different signs, this is for all of us. So the Temperance says, again, what action should you take? Find balance. Find the balance. Now in this one, it looks like he's juggling coins, kind of like the two of coins or pentacles. But this is saying, so it could be talking about your finances, but it really is about emotional balance, right? Finding the balance in your work day. Am I spending enough time with friends and family, and too much time, not enough time at, I should say, spending not enough time with friends and family and too much at work, right? All work and no play makes Kelly a dull girl. Okay. And Spirit wants you to know, look at this, the Queen of Wands, right? She is kind of like the magician. Do you see how she's got that wand high up over her head? The Queen of Wands can make magic happen. She has all the tools and the drive and the passion to make things happen in her world. and so can you. Very, very nice. This is beautiful for you, Pisces. I love it. I love it. A big week for you. I think a transformative week. Pisces, Craig says Pisces, the hamster wheel. I like that. Yes. All right. Aries, we have Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer to wrap up the evening. So, 4 more signs. And here we go. Aries. Did I forget? Yeah, no, Aries. Oh, okay. All right. Well, oops. Energy of the week. This is saying go for it. This is the card of manifesting something. I'm manifesting a new job, more money, a new car, a new house, new health, anything that's tangible, physical, tangible assets, right? So Aries, this is saying go for it this week. Like you can really make it happen. What should you be aware of? Well, it looks like you might have been in the doldrums a little bit, right? None of the options really satisfy you. You feel like you've worked so hard and you haven't really been able to make any progress. But whenever we see this card, we know you can see here the hand of God is bringing another cup and you're not seeing it. It's right there by that other hand here. You're not recognizing the offer from Spirit, and it's right there for you. Okay, so that's what you should be aware of. What actions should you take? The Lovers, right? Turn to your lover, your friend, your friends, your family. Join together with forces for people who you know who can help you with your goals, right? If it is a new job you're looking for, find an ally that's going to help you to really kind of connect with the new boss. Maybe set up an email introduction. If it's money, maybe buy the lottery ticket or start looking for somebody who can help you with a side gig. Whatever it is for you. If it's health, it's saying find somebody to join forces with you on an exercise program, whatever it may be. Cute nail. I just had my nails done today. Thank you, Gina Fish. Thanks for noticing. My toes don't match my fingernails right now. They kind of clash. And I blame the person at the salon. The Virgo stellium in me doesn't like that. Okay. And the Aries, your final card. What does Spirit want you to know? The 10 of Swords is feeling down and out, right? You've got both the 4 of Cups, which is like that ho-hum, life is blah kind of card. 10 of Swords is really kind of feeling down and out. Spirit wants you to know that it's really time to lick your wounds and stand up and brush yourself off, because the 10 is the end of a difficult cycle. You've made it through, and now you can get up and start all over again in a new direction. Okay, Aries. Now on to Taurus. We are in the sign of Taurus. Happy birthday, Taurus. The sign of resources, of luxury, of good food and good wine and good all the things. Okay, Taurus. Taurus moon. Fatima has Taurus moon. Oh, this is nice. Okay. Energy of the week is this beautiful High Priestess. This is saying, look within. Tap into your deepest intuition, your inner knowing. This is a very, very nice card that's saying it's time for you to really kind of look within. This is sometimes hidden things too. So really, maybe this is something within yourself that you really need to excavate, so to speak. I see, Liz. Yes, thank you. What are the cautions? This is the Four of Pentacles says, save your pennies, right? Hold on to your resources a little bit. Perhaps you're holding on to them a little bit too tightly, right? Maybe loosen those purse strings a bit. This is the energy I'm getting, because our next card is this King of Pentacles. You have the resources. They're saying here as a caution, like maybe you're really being a little too stingy with your money. You can be generous. You won't go broke. You won't go broke if you do that. The action this week is, again, be generous, right? King of Pentacles is wealthy beyond your wildest dreams. But this could be in health, wealth, in any area of your life. This is abundance through and through. And be generous and kind with all of those in your sphere, as well as yourself. Buy the new pair of shoes. I give you permission. Oh my goodness. Okay. And what does Spirit want you to know? Look at this. You are loved. This is taking a new action in a heart-centered area of your life. Really, this is new emotional starts in your life. It's a good time to connect with friends. Maybe look for love. Maybe look for, new people who really fulfill your cup. Okay. Still talking about my nails? That's funny. Yeah, I was kind of mad. I should show you. I would show you my toes, but I don't want to be a contortionist on the air. And we're moving on to Gemini. But yeah, they started with a color that it was like I thought it was a kind of a fun summer color, but when he put the first toe on, it was like, I felt like it was, safety orange. I was like, no, I can't do that. I'm too pale for that color. So I asked him if he could find something kind of, you want me to, I can't get my feet up here. I'm not going to do it. I just asked the pedicurist. I was like, can you just find something that's a little more in the pink family? And it turned out to be almost red. And anyway, so I have reddish on my toes and pink on my nails, and that to me doesn't go together. All right, enough about my nails. All right, Gemini. We're almost done. We have Gemini and Cancer, and then we're going to say sayonara for the night. And Gemini, what do we have for you? Joyful journey. Thank you. Okay. See, my husband's a Gemini, and I always think of this card for him, the King of Cups, because he's kind and he's loving. And so the energy of the week is somebody who's really deeply intuitive, but you see how he's got those rays coming out of his heart. He loves all those that he touches. This is your energy this week, Gemini. You can touch others with your beautiful spirit. Okay, love it. Cautions this week. This is not a caution. You don't have any cautions this week. Six of Wands is the victory, right? You are breaking barriers right now. I don't know why I said breaking barriers, but some Gemini is breaking barriers, is really winning after a difficult time, is coming out on top and doing a victory lap. So that's beautiful. What action should you take? This is Knight of Pentacles saying just kind of do it. Like get moving in that new area of business or Perhaps it's an area of health, anything tangible. Knight of Pentacles is a slow-moving, methodical card. It's saying do it, kind of lay the groundwork and go for it, right? New job, new, resources in your life. Nice. And Spirit is saying, again, you have some decisions to make with this Two of Pentacles, right? This is a card of being off balance. We've had a lot of that Temperance card. This is a little off balance. You have to make those decisions to move forward, to move into this area of abundance that's coming forward for you. But you got to step off. You got to get off the dime and make the decisions, the hard decisions, right? Maybe meditate a little bit, but it's coming. It's coming to you. Craig says, I'm driving up to Denver on Thursday. Oh, are you? On Thursday, I work in a metaphysical shop. Come see me. You going to go see your daughter, Craig? And it's Cancer. You're right, joyful journey. Finally, we're all the way around the horn to Cancer. And I'm excited to see it since I'm a Cancer rising. Cancer, I think I explained this to you guys last week. I had a visit with my astrologer last week. And she said that she reminded me, because I saw this coming. Jupiter is about to enter the sign of Cancer. And that's my rising sign. So that's very nice. Jupiter is the greater benefic. It bestows blessings. It can expand our waistline, but all the blessings and the good things. Well, that's exciting, Craig. Look me up. Okay. Holy smokes. Cancer. What? Energy of the week. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Your cup runneth over. Your emotions are fulfilled. This is a really strong card of new action in an emotionally fulfilling area. New energy. New love. New. This is also very intuitive. New coming into new intuition. Very, very nice. Opening your heart. This is saying, what should you be aware of? The Page of Wands is sometimes a little bit impulsive. See, she's throwing her wand in the air without a care, right? It is saying, let's go for it. It's really time. Maybe make sure that you look before you leap a little bit, Cancer. But it's time to take that action. Just make sure that you do it the right way. What action should you take? Well, listen, you just had the Page of Wands, and now we have the Ace of Wands, and you had another Ace as well. This is a week of new beginnings for you, Cancer. Wow, wow, wow. Really amazing. And I'm sorry, I just want to go ahead and show you your last card too, because we finished with that beautiful Strength card again, right? The girl with the half lion, half human face. And this is just saying to you that this is a really, really important week for you to step on the pedal, Cancer. Whatever that area of your life is that you want to go toward, this is the time. 2 aces, a strength, and the Page of Wands. All new. Thank you, just visiting. My website is, it's not quite finished, and it's my fault because it's been like this for like a year and a half. The best thing is just to email me directly. My website is kellyhealing.com, and my email is kelly@kellyhealing.com. I know it's kind of annoying. It's probably going to be changing. That's why I haven't finished it, because I'm changing names, I think. But thank you so much, Fish. It's best to email me if you're interested in a reading. We can do 30 or 60-minute readings. They also do healing work and intuitive work in that regard as well. So I appreciate it. But I want to say thank you to everyone for joining me. Yeah, Craig, Clara probably, she would get after you. There's a story there, guys. Clara was, we met each other in Bryce Canyon, and Clara, I don't know what she did. She was a little, I don't know, jealous, whatever it was, because we were having breakfast with a group of people there, and next thing you know, I'm practically on the floor. I just felt really dizzy. Could have just been that I was dizzy too, Craig, but no, I mean, I think that was interesting. It was an interesting time. I digress. Thank you all for joining me. Have a beautiful, beautiful week. Everybody stay cool if it's hot where you are. Stay warm if it's cool where you are. Please, everyone, take care of yourselves. Take care of those around you. Let's keep sending out those healing and good vibrations to the world, and we'll help it heal. Okay, Amber, no worries. Thank you so much. All right, everybody, have a great week. I'll see you on Friday. Bye.